Hello and welcome to another update video about Quant QNT. We start with a higher level outlook here for QNT. The view remains that QNT or Quant is not going to see the June low again. Well, that view can change, but it would only change if we drop below $80. This is the lower support of this green box. This box is calculated or defined based on Fibonacci retracements between the 78.6% retracement of this move and the 61.8% retracement. You can see that we are nearly breaking back above the 50% retracement. That would be quite a bullish sign actually to really break above that level. So we haven't done that yet. Yeah, we're just hovering around this level. But the idea was and still is to find a turnaround in the green support area between $80 and 111. We are currently reversing. I mean, we did reverse. The question is it sustainable? Unfortunately, it's not yet. We cannot confirm this yet, but it's starting to look good. So we are going to take a look at the shorter time frame count as well. But first, let's talk about targets. Target for this yellow, for the red wave 3. Unfortunately, we haven't really had a lot of movement here recently with QNT. It's sort of for the last few days just been hovering around that $125 level. So there isn't too much new stuff really to talk about. But if we talk about targets, we talk about the 1.618 extension at $391. The 1.618 extension, that would be the ideal target here for a third wave. Then there should be a fourth wave and a fifth wave that could reach sort of the 570 US dollar level. So let's go into the lower level detail. We can see that we are currently pushing higher here, yeah, and we can say that based on the bullish count, there's a bullish and a less bullish interpretation, yeah, not really a bearish one. The bearish one would only become relevant below $80. The problem is that this move here currently is not impulsive enough to convince me that this really is a bullish count that's ongoing here. We could count this as a 1-2 setup, and then here basically we would argue that we are now in the third wave. Within this third wave, we've got a wave 1 to the upside, a wave 2 down, and we would be in the wave 3. However, target for the wave 3 is 150 US dollars. I can show you that. That's based on the, again, the 1.618 FIB extension, and that's $150. Now we haven't reached it. As long as we haven't reached it, things are still fairly unclear, unfortunately. Yeah, we can only base an analysis on signals, on data, on information. Here I don't have enough information to confirm that a low has been made. Surely a bullish count is possible, but this could very easily also be a corrective count to the upside in a wave 4, so still like that, and we will break down once more in wave 5. I mean, I'm fairly confident that we are going to soon push higher. What I don't know if we will see one more leg down before we move up, or if we break above this level straight away. The point is that as long as we're holding above, you could say $109, we could focus on higher. This is the relevant support, $109. If we break below that level, this 1-2 setup will get invalidated. To be fair, it would also already be not very good if we break below the high of the wave 1. So if we break below 124.50, that would already be a signal that it's really questionable, this bullish count, yeah. So at the moment, the yellow count is still very much possible. We would basically say that we had here WXY pattern, WXY in 3 waves, yeah, and we would break down now. That could happen fairly quickly. If we look at a target, for example, here, and we say let me see, we take the length of the WX. So now let's just take the length of the wave W and we calculate it. And you can see that we've reached the 1.618 extension now. That's an ideal target for a wave Y. WXY. So that's the reason why we're hovering there. Also, if I just measure the Fibonacci retracement of the wave down, let me just try that. Just need to make sure I do it correctly, because if we measure the retracement of the wave 3 into the wave 4, we can see that we've now reached the 38.2% Fib level. I mean, also here, that's nothing unusual for a wave 4. Yeah. It could even push higher to $140, the 50% retracement. It's really only, I think, above $140 that I could consider much more strongly that wave 4 was already in here, and wave 5 as well, and that we're in this bullish count. Because as long as we are below $140, this could all easily just be a fourth wave which would break down. To be fair, already the fourth wave would already get less likely above the $132 level. The reason is, first of all, the 38.2% Fib level here at $132. That's the ideal level for a wave 4, and as well, it is the 1.618 extension of the wave W. So both ideal targets. So if we get above that, it would already put more emphasis on the bullish count. But as you can see, I'm currently putting a double top in place here. And if we now lose the $124.50 level, it would be a signal that it's probably not going to work out. And then if we then lose the $109 level, I think we could retest 100 and then possibly even $94. Yeah. So yeah, imminently important would actually be to push straight away higher to get to the $150 level, which is the target for the third wave. Okay, and that's my update about Quant. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.